Hello guys, welcome to your January 2021 tarot card reading. Listen, I'm pulling a card from the Zodiac reading cards deck. This is how I select how I'm going to do a reading at any given time. And I really like it so far. I feel like the readings flow so well without me just randomly doing it, right? If you haven't been here before, please be sure to like and subscribe so that you stay abreast of your readings as they come out. Dear Spirit, please show me who I should read for at this particular moment. Taurus. Taurus, it's your turn. You're up. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. I'm excited. I am excited. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be here with you today. And I'm excited for 2021 because we are ready for it as humanity. Okay? We're ready to tackle. We survived this long. We're ready to keep moving. We're going to keep moving. We're going to keep churning out the positive energy. Okay? We're going to keep doing what we need to do as a country, as a world, okay? To survive. And I'm so blessed to have you guys here with me today. All right, dear Taurus, without further ado, let's get started. Dear Spirit, please show me the present energy moving into 2021 for Taurus. Please show me the energy for Taurus moving into... Ooh, that's way too many cards, Taurus. Way too many cards. That energy must be beautiful out there for you guys. Everybody's excited. Your card says best boost self-worth and finances. Practicality. Dear Spirit, please show me the present energy for Taurus moving into January 2021. Please show me the present energy for Taurus. Oh, Taurus, how appropriate. That is the King of Pentacles. That's the King of Rainbows in this rendition. But that's you. That's you, Taurus. Moving into the month, we're seeing abundance. Abundance for Taurus. Okay. Dear Divine Spirit, please show me the energy for the Divine Masculine moving into the month of January 2021. Completion. The final piece of the puzzle. Something snapping into place, Taurus. Okay, dear Spirit. Ooh, that was fast. This is the Divine Feminine card. Before I could get feminine out, aloneness popped up. That's equivalent to the Hermit Tarot. Okay, dear Spirit, please show me the evolving energy for Taurus moving into the month of January 2021. Please show me the evolving energy for Taurus moving into the month of January. Flowering. This is the exact partner for the King of Pentacles. It's the Queen of Rainbows, or the Queen of Pentacles. Flowering. Okay, go ahead, Taurus. We got the King and the Queen making an appearance in January. Great indication for a great start for you, dear Tauruses. Dear Spirit, please show me the next evolving energy for Cancer. Cancer. Okay, Cancer might be significant, guys. Also, Cancer got the flowering card. So, some of you guys might have a significant Cancer in your life. Okay? Dear Spirit, please clarify the evolving energy for Taurus here in January. There it goes. It clarified. And I have Patience. This is the Seven of Rainbows. Pentacles are really making an appearance, huh? Patience. Okay, dear Spirit, please show me the next evolving energy for Taurus moving into the month of January 2021 for Taurus. Breaking through the Tower energy. Breaking through what? All right. Without further ado, let's get started. So moving into the month, dear Taurus, we have the King of Rainbows. This is about abundance. This is about stability. This king right here, he got it together. You hear me? It's not only about material riches, it's about his environment, the beauty. He's got his yin and yang in balance. He's got his passions under control. He looks at his family with so much love. He's abundant in every way. Let's clarify the King of Rainbows for you. What is this about, dear Spirit? What is this King of Rainbow energy about moving in? Some of you guys have somebody very solid in your life or coming into your life moving into January. He's very dependable. This could be your significant other. This could be your twin flame. This could be your father figure, or this could be a friend. This is somebody very stable coming into your life in the month of January. And he's very abundant. This could be you, dear Divine Masculine Taurus. Dear Spirit, please clarify abundance for my dear Tauruses here in January 2021. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for Taurus. Wow. The Lovers. See, Cancer is definitely highly indicated in your reading here. This is the beginning of the Lovers phase. This is somebody offering you something. Some of you, dear Taurus, is Divine Feminine. You accepted an offer, a cup of stability, an offer of commitment from somebody moving into January. I think there's going to be a lot of proposals in 2021 moving into the new year. I'm seeing a lot of connections in that way for Taurus, okay? This guy, he's offering you something. Somebody's offering you something. This guy could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. You, dear Taurus. But let's clarify further. What's this about? The Lover? Somebody's offering, he's offering his hand in some way, He's like, will you give me your hand, dear Taurus? What is this about, dear Spirit? What is this about? Maybe, we're no longer friends. We're going to be a couple now, moving into January. Let's clarify. Well, because somebody walked away from something, okay? Somebody walked away from something. All right, you see that cup on the beach? She's walking away, but you know what? That cup is still sitting there, all right? And that's where this cup is manifesting. This person's coming back. Some of you guys may have temporarily ended a friendship, a romantic relationship, job, all right? And now, somebody may have been furloughed, and somebody's coming back and saying, hey, come on back, and extending their hand, all right? And then whatever it is, this person is very abundant and stable and knows what he wants, and he's not afraid to admit it anymore. In those instances where, you were with a partner who maybe didn't commit fully to you, he's ready to make that commitment. Some instances you guys did go through a breakup, and now he's back. But he's back with abundance, okay? Because he can provide you with the emotional support, but more so than emotional, the practical and stability factor are playing in heavily. Dear Spirit, please clarify the Eight of Cups tarot for my dear Taurus is moving into January. What is this about, dear Spirit? Please clarify for my Tauruses. Okay, I have the Chariot, okay, and I have the Strength tarot, okay. A significant Leo could definitely be at play here. This is the in-between tarot, okay? This is about control and control, okay? Somebody's taking the reins of a situation, all right? And they did not back down from their values. They did not back down from what they want in this particular condition, okay? They're like, I'm not going to tolerate certain things within my relationship. There's got to be a certain level of respect within my relationship, okay? They're saying that they have to be balanced. The relationship has to be balanced. They have to be balanced within themselves. That's what this is about, taking back control and finding balance. And like I said, this is the Chariot and the Strength in between tarot, okay? As such, okay, something had gotten too much out of control. Somebody had become imbalanced around somebody else, okay? And as a result, likely the Divine Feminine, but this could work either way. Somebody walked away from a situation, and they walked away from it for good. Except later, the Divine Masculine comes, or the Divine Feminine, and says, wait a minute, I don't want to let this go. I don't want this to be gone, all right? And now there's an offer on the table, or there's actually a commitment that has occurred, perhaps the end of 2020 or the beginning of 2021. But that's how you're moving into the month. Rekindled friendship, something that had been walked away from. There was an imbalance that was corrected in a particular situation. Okay. And then we have the divine masculine energy of completion. This is the final puzzle piece. The final piece of the puzzle had to be snapped into place. Okay. This is the equivalent to the World Tarot. Okay. We're about to start something new. Like, I finally understand exactly what it is I need. Now, Taurus, I need you to understand that when I say the divine masculine, this could be the divine masculine Taurus, or this could be the partner for the dear divine feminine Tauruses, okay? This is a multifaceted read, so take it in any way that fits you, okay, and your situation and circumstances. The completion tarot, something's come to completion, okay? I'm snapping the final piece of the puzzle into place. I know what I want. This could indicate I know what I want. My world is complete. You know, I know who the love of my life is. Dear Spirit, please clarify completion for my dear divine masculine. And please clarify. Ooh, that's interesting. So I had a couple of cards flip. And I'm going to take both of them because there was only two. And I think that's Spirit moved them that way. What I have here is the Chariot, okay? The Chariot is about control. It's about being pulled in two directions. Okay, so somebody maybe had been pulled in two directions, okay? This is the before tarot, so this picture and this painting is not your traditional depiction of the Chariot. However, so as such, these two lions or, you know, beasts, they aren't being pulled in two different directions. They're kind of resting, okay? So this tells me this person is finally decided to take control. At the very beginning of taking control and completing something, completing a friendship, completing a relationship commitment, okay? Because this person has been stretched thin. This person was giving to two different people, okay? This person was given to two different people, and as such, you know, they finally had to take control of their life. Things had gotten a little out of control, okay? They realized that there couldn't be, there has to be a give and take. There can't be a imbalance within the relationship, and as such, they've completed this particular part of creating imbalance in their particular circumstance or situation. But we're going to clarify further, okay, guys? Let's clarify further. What is this about? Let's clarify further for my dear divine masculine Taurus here in January 2021. What's this about? This completion, dear Spirit, this giving, this imbalance that's being fixed. What's this about? Right? Because destiny called for it. Something happened perhaps in the past. The wheel of fortune took the reins and, you know, turned per fate. Some people call it fate. Okay? Destiny came in, you know, and this triggered this energy of giving or wanting to give. In this particular case, to two people. All right? Something got out of control. Maybe there was too much one-sided giving, and this person decided to take control and either end something or completely. So basically, to me, it looks like with Taurus, there's no gray areas here, okay? Anything that is not solid, anything that is not balanced, it looks like Taurus is like, okay, I'm ready to let it go. Anything that is complete, and if there's some type of hesitation from giving, you know, it could also mean that, you know, you're willing, dear divine masculine, if it's you, you're willing to complete the puzzle and to insert that balance that's needed within a particular situation, or maybe a more solid commitment is required within that situation. Dear divine feminine, is if this is your partner, you know, he's ready to complete things. If this is a karmic situation, karmic partnership, this could be also indicating the ending of a relationship in some cases for dear Taurus. All right, completion. I'm not going to be involved in this imbalanced situation anymore. This could also relate to a job. Okay. All right. All right, so I want to clarify the completion tarot and the wheel and destiny. This is the moon. and the sun, and they come together. So this is saying that this is definitely divinely orchestrated. Whatever this completion is divinely orchestrated, okay? Dear divine masculine. All right, and you feel it. So this is something that's coming from the core of you, from the soul of you. From, you know, you come to this conclusion through deep meditation, through deep reflection, all right? You've seen the upsides, the mysterious sides, and you've seen the fun sides. If there's a situation where there's two people being chosen from, you're going to go with the one that completes you. All right? Because there's some yin-yang aspect that could be also tied to this particular dynamic. Okay? Just a second, guys. Okay, I'm back, you all. Divine Feminine, moving into your energy, I have the Aloneness Tarot. Now, this is equivalent to the Hermit Tarot. You have been particularly inspired, and this inspiration didn't come from somebody else. This inspiration came from deep within your own heart and soul, okay? You were inspired from the divine, from the universe, from God, from your angels, okay? And so we're going to see what this is about. So moving into the month, that's going to be an energy that plays heavily into your reality, okay? It's up to you, though, how you use it, but it looks to be playing very heavy. Dear Spirit, please clarify aloneness for my dear Taurus, Divine Feminines, in January 2021. Please clarify. Too many cards flipped, guys. Spirit had a lot to say. Oops. Okay, we have the Tower Tarot. Because, you know, some of you guys, dear Divine Feminine, you actually went through a situation where something was disrupted in your life. This could portray, you know, a loss of a job, a loss of a relationship, a change in a relationship, a change in, this could be a love relationship, this could be a family relationship, this could be a friendship. Nonetheless, it led you to a place of reflection, deep reflection, dear Divine Feminine Taurus, okay? And that's where you are. You're at this place in January of becoming very much more inspired. You're reaching outside of yourself in a way that's spiritual versus, you know, going to talk to somebody. You're meditating, you're praying in your own way for your particular situation. But we want more information on this. What is this about, dear Spirit, for my dear Taurus, Divine Feminine? Moving into January 2021. What is this about for my dear Divine Feminine Tauruses? Let's see. Ooh, yes. Again, the Hermit. Let me tell you. This isn't an accident, okay? You have two different renditions. Again, this lady's being inspired, okay? She's looking at the stars and the moon. Look. She's being inspired from within. So whatever change, it seems it led to this place of self-reflection. But I'm still needing more information, dear Spirit. Let's see if we can get more information for my dear Divine Feminines. Let's see what else we have. I might have to pull out another deck, guys. Hermit is definitely being highlighted. So, you know, and even if you don't feel like you need it, it might be worth finding a quiet place and really just to, if you feel a little imbalanced, dear Taurus, you know, just to come back and, you know, bring yourself back into balance. It might be good to make sure that you designate some alone time for yourself. I have 3 of coins and 4 of coins in the in-between tarot. Okay, so this is about creating. Some of you guys may have had some financial difficulties, okay? And that's some of you, not all of you. You worked hard and you're trying to hold on to what you have in some way. And, you know, maybe you had some type of financial disappointment within your financial situation. Some type of material or physical aspect was very disappointing to you. This could also relate to a relationship, but because the coins are showing so prominently, I'm inclined to believe that this is more money related, but I do want to, or material item related, but I do want to get further clarity for you, dear Divine Feminine, okay? What cards can I pull for you? I'm going to go to my old handy dandy deck here. This is my first tarot deck right here. We're just going to use this deck to clarify this particular, some of you may have, lost your job. Unfortunately, in 2020, this was all too common of a thing, Something that was important to you. In some instances, this could be a minor loss. Nonetheless, you're trying to hold on to your coins and it just seems like they keep slipping. So now you're asking for guidance. In some instances, you're going to talk to a financial advisor, or you're going to talk to somebody wiser, more mature, to help you with your investments, for those of you who invest. Dear Divine Feminine, let's see what else. Please clarify further, dear Spirit. What is this about? This 3 of Coins, the 4 of Coins. Clarification for the aloneness card for my dear Divine Feminine. That's it. Yeah, something ended for some of you. Okay, there was a solid ending. This definitely portrays that, into an investment, a lucrative investment, a job, a relationship. Things came crashing down. And as such, you had to really go inside and ask for guidance. That's the energy. But these cards also indicate that don't worry, because you are going to be inspired. You're not left alone. You're going to be inspired. You're going to set the intention. You're going to go in and you're going to figure out a way out of this mess, whatever it is. Whatever it pertains to. If it's a relationship, sometimes we have to tear things down. Things have to be torn down so that they are built better and stronger. You see how she's sitting up there pridefully. Her head in the air, right? This particular rendition is seeking. You will find what you seek, dear Divine Feminine Taurus, okay? I still want more clarification, though. Why not? Let's go at it one more time. Dear Spirit, please clarify. There's a hard ending for some. There's some type of hard ending that leads to self-reflection. Please clarify, dear Spirit. Yeah, again, destiny, fate. This is divinely orchestrated. That's why I'm not getting much. You see, I'm getting all of these major cards. Death, the wheel of fortune. This is death, destiny. This is fate, okay? Everything's happening according to divine order. This had to be torn down so that you can receive the inspiration you need for the next phase in your life. You can take that however you like, dear Divine Feminine. All right, but you needed to tear down what was wrong. And I think that it's a very, very interesting contrast to the Divine Masculine, who's putting the final piece on the puzzle. All right, and it seems like the Divine Masculine is releasing control, and in your case, it's like you're releasing control, maybe not by choice in some instances, but you are seeking that inspiration to get out there. So it's they kind of go hand in hand, the theme for January. Okay. But moving right along, we're going to look at the evolving energies for my dear Taurus. And here you are, dear Divine Feminine. So no matter what that loss is and that change that comes into place this month, understand that it's only temporary, because the energies are evolving into flowering. Okay? Because whatever happens moving into the month or throughout the month, this change needed to happen so that you can flower more in some way. Because this flowering is the Queen of Pentacles energy, dear Divine Feminine Taurus, okay? She's stable, she knows what she wants, she's secure, and she has the most loving people, a loving energy around her. And we're going to clarify the Queen of Rainbows flowering. And we have both the King and the Queen showing prominent in this reading. So that tells me that you guys are solid, you're stable, no matter what's happening around you, what minor loss you may have endured, you're going to come out okay. Dear Spirit, please clarify flowering for my dear Divine Masculine, dear Divine Feminine Tauruses here in January. Please clarify, dear Spirit. Saw the card that jumped out. Oops, it did, didn't it? Definitely we have the 7 of Cups, because you know what you want. Okay, you're not disillusioned. The traditional deck generally shows somebody who's looking at all these different cups, and they can become disillusioned because they have so many options. Sure, the options reside there, but dear Taurus knows what they want, so they don't even have to look at the options, because they can point right at it. And what they want from the heart and genuinely is authentic, is what's going to make them flower this month. Okay. Also, if you have a doubt and you're questioning something, dear Taurus, make sure that you go with what's authentic for you, because that's where you'll find your stability, your success, and your happiness, your wealth this month. But we're going to clarify further for you, dear Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus, dear Spirit. What's this about? This flowering, this Seven of Cups energy. He or she is not disillusioned. This could be Divine Masculine's partner as well. Or this could be the Divine Masculine as well, because this reading is multifaceted. So what's going on? What's this story about? Please clarify, dear Spirit, the Seven of Cups for my dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Tauruses. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for Taurus. And I have the King of Wands. This is a fiery, passionate individual. This king, he can be a Leo, Aries, a Sagittarius, okay? Nonetheless, he has stepped up, okay? This could be a partner, all right? This could be their Divine Feminine, Taurus choosing a partner, okay? If your partner is not a fire sign, this fire could definitely present prominent within his chart. Nonetheless, otherwise, he is the holder of the traits of the King of Wands. Let me tell you guys, the King of Wands, he's very passionate. He knows what he wants. He's very confident, okay? He's very confident. And we're going to clarify what's going on with the King of Wands stepping up. Is it that the King of Wands knows what he wants? Is it that the Queen of Pentacles knows what she wants? Or do they both know what they want and they're going to make it official? But what is the basis for this? And so that's what we're going to clarify now with the in-between tarot. Okay. We're going to clarify. All right. So, dear Spirit, please clarify the King of Wands for my dear Tauruses moving here into the month of January 2021. Please clarify the King of Wands moving into January 2021. This is interesting, guys. Somebody has cancer. Somebody has a cancer in their life too. That's showing up very prominent. But what I have here is the Knight of Coins moving into the Queen of Coins, okay? Somebody made an offer. It looks like it's the Divine Masculine making an offer, okay? The Divine Masculine could be making an offer to the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine knows exactly what she wants, and she's going to say yes. So if you're in a situation where, dear Divine Masculine, you're about to propose to the love of your life, she's going to say yes. Don't worry about it, okay? Dear Divine Feminine, if you're in a situation where you're wondering about something like this passionate man, what he's going to do, listen, he has your best interest at heart. And just like you know what you want, he knows what he wants as well. So you're looking beautiful. No matter what this loss was, no matter what had to be torn down in the past, or the hard ending that had to happen, it was good to go inside and reflect. Because now you're able to understand and recognize what you want. You don't have to look at all those cups. You can do it with your eyes closed. You know exactly what it is that you want, dear Taurus. Moving forward, we have another evolving energy. It's the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. It's about patience. This is the patience rendition, all right? Something significant may occur over the next full moon cycle, okay, when it comes to this. If you are someone who's looking to have a child, become pregnant, this might be an ideal time. This could be an indication this is an ideal time for conception. Nonetheless, there could be also patience needed with some idea that's been brewing, some material aspect that's been brewing and simmering, and spirit and the energies are asking us to just be patient. All right, patience is a big word this day and time, dear Taurus, let me tell you, because we've been asked to be patient a lot during these times that we're living in. And it's just, to me, this card is just an indication to say keep going. You've worked hard, you're manifesting. You're doing the best you can under these circumstances. You're doing the best you can in your life. Okay? Just keep on being patient. You're going to see those fruits spring forth. You're going to see the beauty spring forth from whatever it is that you're doing. Dear Spirit, please clarify the Seven of Pentacles for my dear Taurus. January 20. Oh, jeez Louise. That's too many cards, Taurus. Too many cards. But, you know, I did have one that flipped over, and I go with spirit when it comes to things like this. And so this is the Nine of Pentacles. This lady, she's looking at this bird, right? Again, heavily, heavily, heavy. This is the independent woman. She's got her own means, okay? She's able to really provide on her own. She doesn't need anybody to take care of her, okay? And as such, you know, she's worked hard for something. And now she's got to be patient to realize the first fruits of it. But we still need more information because this could apply to work. Definitely, I'm feeling some type of career aspect. But I think there's more to this energy for some. So let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles for my dear. Seems like this lady, she's also being inspired. Look at those faces on her, guys, on both cards. Like, she's being inspired and she's working towards something, and she's got to be patient, okay? So you got to be patient, dear Divine Feminine, dear Divine Masculine. Oh, that's it. Right. Because, you know, you had to get out of, again, you had to get out of a situation. Somebody had to get out of a situation. Somebody was being sneaky. Somebody was spying on their lover, their old lover, their ex. Somebody was spying. Somebody wasn't being truthful. Somebody wasn't telling the truth. All right. And the dear Divine Feminine, she took control and she began to do whatever it is that she does best. This could be the Divine Masculine. She began creating things that were solid, things that are practical. All right. And she's being patient because she knows that the first fruits of her labor are coming through. Not the first fruits. I mean, she's worked hard. It's not necessarily the first fruits. It could be the first fruits, but not necessarily. Okay. She came from a hard place, a Taurus. So some of you guys did come from a deceptive relationship. You came from, you know, you ended something that had to do with lies and deception, and you just didn't want any parts of it anymore, okay? And so now you've started another project, and you're manifesting, and you're standing in your greatness and your glory, and you're showing your independence and your love, and you know, Spirit is calling out for you to be patient. You want to see what the results of this is, the stance that you took. I'm feeling that some of you guys took a really solid stance against mischief, against deception. Dear Spirit, please clarify the Seven of Swords for my dear Tauruses here in January 2020. Ooh, shoot. Now this time, guys, everything flipped over, so I need to be particularly careful with this, right, guys? All right, so let's clarify, dear Spirit, the Seven of Swords for my dear Tauruses, January 2021. Page of Wands leads to Knight of Wands. Somebody has an idea. Maybe somebody of a younger person. You know, somebody could literally be about to graduate. All right. Maybe somebody did some extra studies. Okay. Nonetheless, you know, this could be a message, all right? A message that came into you of deception, a message that came into you, or some of you guys could have had some knight in shining armor come in, and he ended up not being exactly what you thought he would be because he ended up being a deceptive person, and he ended up having childish ways, and which led you to say, you know what, I'm going to maintain my independence because he's acting too much like a little boy. And I don't want a little boy. I want the king energy. I want that abundance energy, you know. And because of that, I'm just going to step in my glory all alone for a while and see what happens, you know. It seems to me what I'm feeling is that some of you guys were still holding out hope that perhaps this person could turn around and understand how serious you are when you took the position that you took, okay? And you're being patient. You're seeing what happens and what the result of that will be. Okay. The next evolving energy is breaking through. You are breaking through an old misconception. There was some misconception. There was some belief that no longer resonates with you. There's some situation, some friendship, some relationship, some job that no longer relates with you. You have to break through to what's new. This definitely highlights what happened with the Divine Feminine and her energies in January. Okay. You're breaking through limitation this time, though. This is not about things you want falling down. This is things that you don't want crumbling away from you. Because you want to break through into the light of day. All right, but we're going to clarify breakthrough. What's this about, dear Spirit? This breaking through limitations, breaking through hesitation. What's this about, dear Taurus? Please show me, dear Spirit. What's this about? This breaking through for January 2021. Wow. I have the Three of Pentacles because you have worked on something. Some of you guys were in the very beginnings of a relationship, okay? You were actually starting to build a foundation with this person, all right? And now you're breaking through that limitations in regards to them, or you're breaking through into singlehood because you're not going to tolerate that childish behavior anymore, okay? But in most instances, I'm feeling that this is a breakthrough of the limitation that you had, okay? You're putting the work in, you're slowly seeing the results, and now there was some limitation, you know? Because this is still a work in progress. You're still getting to know somebody better. You're still getting to understand the dynamics of your particular relationship, perhaps. And nonetheless, you know, you're breaking through and you're being able to see something differently. But let's get more clarification on this Three of Pentacles that's still in progress. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles for my dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Taurus, dear Spirit, here in January 2021. She's got the whole world in her hand. Okay. Divinely inspired. You see that light coming right to the top of this lady's head? She's being inspired directly from the universe, directly from God, right? She's been inspired. This is the World Tarot. This is also a compliment to the Divine Masculine, World of Completion. Something had to end. Something had to end so that you could begin something new. All right. Not only did you begin something new, you jumped in headlong. Is that how you say it? Headstrong. I want to say headstrong. You jumped in and you broke through some limitation. All right. Because you knew that it was time to create something material, something committed, something firm, something solid. You know, this is all about action. Your whole reading is about actions because you have some emotional cards, but most of it is about pentacles. It's about stability. It's about being okay with certain aspects, okay? You're breaking through because you accept it and you embrace this time alone, dear Divine Feminine, all right? Dear Divine Masculine, you were able to put the final piece on the puzzle, all right, to completing something, to letting something go, so that you could embrace something else. And as such, you're able to start creating and building something very solid, which may be in the infancy stages at this point. But you have effectively shown this month that you can break through limitation. Dear Spirit, please clarify the world for my dear Tauruses in January 2021. Please clarify the world for my dear Tauruses in 2021. Gosh, dog it. I have so many cards that's coming up that's like similar to Cancer. All right, and I have the Ace of Wands. I have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Again, this is reiterating what I already said. You let something go. There was a hard ending. You know, we saw death here. You know, there was a hard ending. Then there was a new passionate beginning. A new passionate beginning. In some instances, this can indicate a new attraction, a new romantic attraction, okay? And you're able to really just engage in it and have fun. This could be also a new friendship. This lady, she's lighting her flame. Something lit her flame. Something gave her inspiration again. She's ready to get moving. She's ready to contemplate and see where her next moves are. Not only is she ready to contemplate to see what her next moves are, she's ready to conquer the world because she's been inspired from above. And as such, she's begun to build something of a solid foundation with some other people. Okay, not just by herself. All right, because she's breaking through limitations. So I understand this evolving energy as meaning that no matter how gloomy it looks, okay, and how alone you may feel, dear Taurus, this month, understand that you're breaking through limitations because you have something beautiful, beautiful coming in. All right, and you had to clear out all this clutter in order to get to this place of breakthrough. All right, I'm going to just do a summary of the reading because I know I've said a lot to you. So it's nice to just go and refresh your memory before I exit, okay? Moving into the month, the King of Rainbows or Pentacles is being highly highlighted. Somebody has balanced their yin-yang aspects, okay? This guy is dependable. This could be a physical person in your life. He could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. He could be somebody who just has Earth highly highlighted in his charts. Nonetheless, this guy could have come into your life and he could be offering you a cup of love, okay? You might not see it coming. Why? Because you may have walked away from this individual in the past, all right? It's because something was imbalanced in your relationship and you needed balance. Okay, so this could be a factor that plays in. Other than that, this could be a father or friend who steps in and provides some type of abundant experience or abundant circumstance in your life. All right, dear Divine Masculine, something's coming to a completion, okay? You put the final, maybe something was, you were questioning something, and now you're no longer questioning it. You're putting the final piece of the puzzle into place because you no longer want to control the situation. You want things to happen naturally. You want the completion to come to its just conclusion. And it's because maybe you were giving or overextending yourself in some way, all right? And you had to reach out to the universe, and the universe responded back, okay? And told you that what's happening, don't fight the current. What's happening is per fate, it's per destiny, it's per the way things are meant to be, okay? But you called out for it yourself, all right? There was some dark and light aspects that are being highlighted from the past, all right? The moon can disillusion us sometimes. It's very beautiful to peer at night, but it can disillusion us at times. The sun's coming out, the sun is shining bright, okay? And you had to conquer or master some aspect of that within yourself, all right? And as such, you're able to actually know what it is to request, what you wanted to request from the universe, and you got it, okay? You got it because now you realize that things have to be give and take, that you can't control everything, all right? And as such, you're either completing a commitment to something or to a way of life or to somebody, or you're completing a certain phase in your life because you want to start living a little differently, or you want to go in a new direction in life. Dear Divine Feminine, this aloneness tarot is because you are really seeking some insight, some inspiration from within. This may have been triggered by a disaster per se, or definitely a change that had to happen in your life that you may not have welcomed initially, all right? Some door had to be closed in your life so that you could actually reflect and bring in the new in a sense, okay? This may be related to money for many of you, okay? And this is just saying that your angels, that God has not left you, that the universe is behind you, that nothing that's happened is happening by accident, okay? It's meant to, this phase is meant to go through. Understand that it's temporary, okay? And it's a much needed phase in your life. Dear Divine Masculine and Feminine, this is the Queen of Rainbows. This is flowering. Something is flowering in your life. Divine Masculine, this could be your Divine Feminine, all right? She's beautiful, she's stable, she's solid, she's respectful, she's caring, she's loving. And she doesn't really have to look at her options anymore. She knows exactly what it is she wants. Dear Divine Masculine, this could be the fire within you. Who knows? Or if not, it could be someone else, dear Divine Feminine. And as such, you know, this is as a result of somebody pursuing dear Divine Feminine, okay? So dear Divine Feminine could have somebody pursuing her, you know, this month if she's single, all right? And then she's going to know whether or not she wants him because she's a very solid person, dear Divine Feminine Taurus, all right? So then also for married women, you know what you want. So this is going to be a very solid and a fruitful period for you and your mate. And some of you may be expecting. I think that's going to be a huge theme this year in 2021. Okay, and so moving on, dear Divine Masculine and Feminine, I got the Seven of Pentacles. Something is abundant. Something is showing abundance, okay? Something super important could happen over the next course of the full moon cycle in regards to your finances. Nonetheless, this shows me that dear Divine Feminine is very solid. She's independent in her own right. And you know, she may have even in a not too distant past left a relationship or a situation or a friendship or a circumstance that was very deceptive. Okay, and she wasn't having it anymore. She decided, I'm going to stand on my own 2 feet. Okay. And this person actually was very immature and rushed in with promises of galore, you know, potentially promises galore. And she saw, and look at her. You see that guy, he's standing there, and he's like looking at her, and she's still going on with her success. She's not going to let his indecision and his deception or whatever was going on get in the way of her success. And that's why, you know, this shows up for the divine feminine, okay? And the last energy that I pulled is breakthrough. You're going to break through some limitations. So dear divine masculine, divine feminine, if there was some limitation happening moving into the year, it looks like you're ready to break through those limitations because you've already laid a solid foundation down for your relationship, at your job, within your friendship, okay? Because you have been divinely inspired directly from above, and somebody may have come along and lit that flame, okay? And you're ready to run with it this month, dear divine masculine, divine feminine, Taurus. Okay? So before I go, I do want to pull one more card to bless this overall reading for Taurus, January 2021. Dear Spirit, please show me what other messages there are for Taurus moving into January 2021. Please show me any additional messages for Taurus. Taurus, this is you. I can't believe I had to pull out my other deck for you. Bring peace to troubled waters, right? This is perfect. Because sometimes, especially I'm thinking about this Tower moment for divine feminine. You know, sometimes it just seems like, why are all of these things happening? Why are things not going the way that I really wanted them to go, you know, at this particular time in my life? And this is just a reminder that there's always, you can find your peace. There's always going to be an oasis, okay? That can pop up, all right, for you. You just have to have faith. It's not always easy, okay? It's not always easy, but it's doable. And this card is kind of like a final encouragement. And I just want to look at the book to see what else there is with this card. And it says, an auspicious encounter could bring new solutions to old problems. Be open to the meeting, okay? Hey. To me, it just sounds like you guys, you know, and there could be situations that, especially with the divine feminine, where you may feel down, but it's just temporary, that something's going to happen that's going to turn the tide, turn the table, you know, whether this be somebody coming in, trotting in, offering solid relationship, the beginnings of such, or either a solid commitment. If you know, the energies are asking you to be patient because you're going to break through this limitation this month, dear Taurus, okay? So keep that in mind as you go throughout your month, all right? It has certainly been a pleasure to read you this month, and I look forward to reading you for February. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe so that you are able to keep track of your readings as they come out each month. Thank you for spending time with me. Until next time, much love and many blessings, dear Taurus.